Welcome back to SnowRunner, y'all, and in this video, we are about to set off on an absolutely epic adventure. Now, we are out here on the Tassie Trailing map, which, if you're unaware, is a very, very realistic off-roading and trail riding and even overlanding-focused map, and right now, we are out here on the beach about to check out some of the newest swampy trails. Now, the setup that we're working with here today is absolutely insane, and I will have all the info for all of the mods that I am using in the description box down below. So let's begin with this. This is the Earthroamer, or rather Earthrunner, by John Hot Rod. Then we are running an enclosed trailer by Yeah Buddy, and then inside the trailer we have a four-wheeler by Big Dubs. So there's a lot going on here. And then of course we also have this absolutely incredible map, which will be linked in the description box down below. And the map and the four-wheeler, as well as this Earthroamer replica, are all available on consoles. The only thing that's not available on consoles is this enclosed trailer, because once again, it is a it's basically a premium access mod, and it's only available on PC because of that. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and pack up that four-wheeler. So we'll go ahead and get it strapped down, and then now we're gonna fire up the rig. We're gonna get the ramps up. I almost said ramp, and then I was like, wait, it's a door. And then I was like, well, it's actually a door and a ramp, because you have a secondary ramp at the end, and then you also have the door itself, but it didn't do anything? All right, there we go. Now ramp comes back. Oh my god, I don't know what the heck is going on with this thing. Come on. No! Go down, and then secondary in. Secondary in. 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 Yes. Now in the rest of the way. Please? Okay, that'll have to do. That's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and handbrake off. We'll put it in gear, and then now we can set off on our... Why am I going backwards? Whoa, that was very strange. Y'all saw that, right? I had it in low, and the thing went backwards when I hit the gas. All right. So we're going to actually be following a trail right next to this river. It's going to be a lot of mud, which is exactly why I have the 4-speed low and slow crawler box installed on this rig today. And as you can see, it's probably a good thing that we do, because we got a whole house back there to think about / worry about. So I think we can kick up the speed just a tiny bit, though. Not a ton. Little bit. Not a ton. In a minute, we're going to actually step outside in terms of camera view, and we're going to see what's going on with the whole setup. Now, as you can see, we are running a drop hitch in the rear, and this trailer is not necessarily the highest trailer in the world, but it's also not the lowest trailer in the world. I don't think we're going to run into too many trailer-related problems, but I definitely think that if we're not careful, we could run into some. So we're going to take this trail starting right here on the right, and I've experimented around with this section of the map before, but the map creator has definitely come back and added a lot more detail since I was last here. Oh, wow! All right, well, that's gonna be like my one, like flipping over mulligan for this. Okay, hold on. All right, let me gather myself, because this is, it's a whole heck of a lot more intense than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, I didn't think coming this way was gonna be that big of a challenge. Like, I knew it was gonna be challenging, but I didn't realize it was gonna be all that bad. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, you know, as long as you keep your wits about you, you'll be fine. This is more like as long as you don't keep your, as long as you keep your wits about you 24/7, you might kind of sort of be fine, but you also might kind of sort of flip over like we almost did. So let's keep a little bit of a closer eye out for issues like that, okay? Okay. Now, right back down to it. So, let's see. I like the fact that this has the variable adjustment in the gearbox, which you can kind of pick the exact... Really? Why? I feel like that shouldn't have been a rollover. Like, I know that this thing is fairly top-heavy, but, whoa, this is like vanilla truck levels of top-heavy. What the heck is this doing? All right. Well, we haven't had some classic TC rollovers in quite a while. I guess we're making up for them today. Now, it looks like we have a little bit of a kind of like a base up here on the right. I don't know if it's a base or like a rest area or what they're kind of using it as, but we'll probably see, like right there, we dropped down into that little like divot in the terrain, and the whole thing, when it rebounded, it bounced back up and tried to flip over. That's very strange. I know that John Hot Rod has done, like, several different centers of gravity for this particular rig. You can pick up a few different versions of it. And I'm on the standard one, so I figured it would have been just fine. All right, let's go up in here real quick and see what we're working with. We've got a fuel station, so we'll go ahead and refuel real quick. We'll also go over there and repair. I don't know if we need any repair points, but it's probably not, like, the points that we need anyway. More than anything, I would just like to know that we're visually repaired, which I think we are now. So I'm going to ease back down onto the Really? Really, trailer? Come on. Thank you. Sometimes you have to just literally roll into the power to get the trailer to, like, settle back down. Look at this, like, swampy river, though. I'm really glad that we brought something on 60-inch tires. I mean, they don't look like it because the vehicle itself is so absolutely enormous. But trust me, these are 60s. I checked. That's the other thing, too, is, like, I love driving this thing in first person, but it's really hard to see where the trail goes. Oh, it looks like we have a little campsite there, too. That's really cool. I like the fact that we have that. All right, let me stay kind of focused on the route ahead and kind of where we're going, because this swamp is nuts. This swamp is absolutely next level, though. It's absolutely nasty. I don't know if that's also going to be another campsite or if that's somewhere where the creator of the map plans to, like, send another trail. Probably not. That's probably going to remain, like, a campsite area. I'm debating upon whether or not I want to go and explore that swamp because it looks like it could be cool, but it also looks like it could end us. It looks like it could end our entire adventure. So I would like to not have our adventure be ended because, you know, our adventure being ended wasn't exactly a part of the plan today. Really pretty waterfall, though. Let's go a little bit closer to the waterfall and then see if there's any other areas that we can find. God, this thing is up in 4th gear as well. That's really impressive, considering the fact that, like, you know, for most vehicles, like, they're max gear in automatic mode. I mean, this is, like, low plus in most trucks. So, considering the fact that the, even the 4th gear, the max gear in automatic mode is very crawler-like, you can leave this in automatic mode most of the time and never have to worry about spinning and sinking and all that crap. Oh, can we keep it from flipping over here? Because there's a little bit of an angle. Because I'm pretty much used up all of my winch mulligans, and if I use another one, I'm going to be really disappointed in myself, because I'm going to be like, why did you use another one? You could have just driven through if you had been at least a little bit smarter about it. Oh, that was really close. That was really, really, really close. That was disappointingly close. How fast is high? Oh, high is actually kind of like a 5th gear. Oh, that's actually really cool then. All right, so where are we? Ooh, this looks like a really fun loop, and I have never, ever, ever been up there. So that would basically be, that would be us going left. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run the radar. Why is my trailer sitting up so high? I guess it's part of where the truck is oriented right now, not necessarily because of where the hitch is, at least not entirely. Because don't get me wrong, the hitch is quite high, but, ooh, this goes back through some swamps and stuff. We've already been kind of over this way, at least before. So this time, we're going to try this loop and see what that's all about. Now, it might not be entirely finished yet, but it definitely looks like it's going to be an interesting area to explore. That's for sure, especially in something this big. Exploring it in something this big is going to be a whole new type of adventure. We're definitely rolling, though. This thing never gives up. It absolutely never gives up, and that's one of the things that I love so deeply about it. Now, we have been on this particular trail before. We were on this trail in, I believe, a GMC Sierra, a modified GMC Sierra, because I remember that the view of that river and the view of that waterfall out there in the distance. Stop. Okay, we almost flipped over there, but that's fine. Let me adjust this thing real quick, and then, ooh, easy, and here we go. Okay, we're good. Now back up into low plus so we can keep at least a little bit of our momentum. Momentum is the name of the game, especially when you're driving a vehicle that is this large and this top-heavy because, well, managing a top-heavy vehicle is, it can be engaging, but it can also be very, very, very nerve-wracking. Trying to find a little bit of extra grip at the front axle. These 60-inch tires are definitely making up for the enormous overhangs in the front and the rear. The one in the front isn't all that bad. The one in the rear is really, 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 really bad. But that's just because this thing has kind of the proportions of a bus. Yes, I know I used a winch there, but it was before I did any kind of, like, tipping over. It was not to save me from tipping over, at least not in a reactive way. It was in a proactive way, and that is allowed because you could do that with a safety strap in the real world. So, if you're gonna come at me for saving myself from a rollover, know that that was a proactive one, not a reactive one. I don't think anybody's gonna come after me for that, but it's no big deal. All right, I think I'm going to put it back in automatic mode and see how long we can kind of hold that together. Oh, it looks like the trail goes left a little bit more than I predicted, but that's fine. God, you can barely see where the trail goes up here. Am I on it? I am on it. It's just, it's like very, very hard to see. Because, like, look, right here, you barely can even tell where it is. I think we go up here to the right, and it looks like we're correct because I can see what looks like kind of the remnants of some tire marks right there. Just barely, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. Just stay in the throttle. Do not change at all. No, 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 no. All right, get it back together. Yep, you can come at me for that one. That was just blatantly saving myself from a rollover, and I will absolutely... I will absolutely let y'all have that one. That one was bad. I misjudged that one horribly and had to save myself using the winch. So, that's, yeah. Beans, what did you think of that? You thought it was crap? Yeah, I did too. Okay. All right. Whoa, the textures were getting a little wacky there for a second. That's not the map's fault. That's just like SnowRunner textures being glitchy and weird. Now, at the very least, I know there's a body of water up here, and I would really like to see that. And maybe even find a campsite, you know? I think we're actually supposed to cross the body of water pretty soon. I just don't know. Oh! Pretty much right about here. Oh, wow. This waterfall is enormous. It's like it looks like a huge crater, too. So there's actually multiple waterfalls. There's this one that you cross right here, and then there's another one further down the trail that we'll cross a little bit later as well that seems to look out over the beach and almost face directly towards the beach. Nope, 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 nope. Stay out of high range. Yeah, stay out of high range. Don't be a dummy and go into high range right here. Like, I love how I'm saying that to myself right now because I'm like, you know better than that. Oh, wow. You can see all the way down to the, like, the edge of the beach. That's incredible. Let me let this... Oh, no. No, 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 no. Wow. Wow, that went well. I guess we're camping here, huh? That sounds absolutely just delightful. And, it doesn't seem that there's any... solid winch points within any kind of distance of me, is there? Oh, great. Oh, great. Well, this is brilliant. Looks like we're going to have to get something out here to rescue us because we royally messed this up. But if y'all enjoyed this adventure up until the point where we, well, fell asleep, then let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see y'all next time. Talk to y'all later.